Hi, Alison.
Was that a case of managing the game incredibly well until you were forced into a change right at the end and your defence struggled to cope with playing out the day?
Yes, yeah, I think that sums it up nicely. Tompkins have been very, very good for us in that position. He was probably, had you asked me which player would you least like to lose in the last 10 minutes, I think he would have been top of the list. But he went down with this serious cramp and he tried, but we could see straight away that it wasn't going to work because he couldn't run properly. And they were pushing like they'd done for the bulk of the game, really. So we knew we had to get people in there who at least were physically fit. A bit disappointed, the corner kick takes you by surprise there. You see it go over and you see Aaron Bissaka about to clear it and all of a sudden it's a corner kick. So that was a major disappointment. And then, of course, Tompkins, who was marking Harry Kane's off the field, and poor Damien, who's just gone on for 5 or 10 minutes, finds himself in that situation. So all those things, I suppose, add to the disappointment, the frustration, because it's so strange in football that had we drawn the game 0-0, despite the fact that Tottenham had the best of the play, the best chances and the lion's share of possession, we'd have actually been feeling very pleased with ourselves in terms of what we have at our disposal at the moment and the way the lads went about their business. But when that goal goes in 2 or 3 minutes before the end, suddenly it's a feeling which deflates you enormously.
Lloyd, how pleased are you with Wan Bissaka, obviously coming in as a 20-year-old in that situation? He seems to cope really well today.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he coped extremely well. That wasn't a surprise. I don't think we'd have put him in there, however desperate our situation, if we didn't think he was capable. But it was a big ask because he's trained with the first team for a period of time now. But he's not really had any opportunities to play in the first team. And to get your first game at home to Selhurst Park against Tottenham Hotspur with the way that they play, and in a team which is a little bit wounded in terms of the players you're going to have around you, I thought he handled it extremely well. One of our problems, of course, was that the youth and the lack of experience meant towards the end of the game, especially as we tired, that on the occasions that we won the ball back, we tended to present it to them again by choosing the wrong option in terms of a pass or choosing the wrong option about where we should be playing the ball. And these are things which I fully understand, and I don't expect anything different from the team in that respect. But that was a factor towards the end. In the first half, we were a little bit more lucid in terms of what we were going to do with the ball when we won it back as we tired, and they were just pushing and hoping, I suppose, for that magic moment. We gave them 1 or 2 more opportunities we should have done.
Very tight at the bottom of the table now, Roy, with 10 games to go. Is 40 going to be the magic number again? And you don't get easy games. The next 2 are, as you know, Manchester United and Chelsea.
Well, after 7 games, we were, I think, 7 or 8 points adrift, 8 points at least if you count goal difference. At least now we're level. Even if we lost all of those games you're talking about and the other teams won theirs, we still wouldn't be 8 points behind the relegation zone. So maybe I should take some heart from that. And we did manage to make up those 8 points and get ourselves 2 or 3 points clear of the relegation zone. If we get the players back that we have unfit at the moment, who knows? We know that in our best moments, with what we think is our best team, we can be quite effective. At the moment, we're having to work very hard just to keep people at bay.
You're down to your bare bones, particularly in defence, and unfortunately, for Mensah, who played centre today, had a good game. He's not going to be able to play against Manchester United next Monday. How does that affect things as well?
Of course it does. I mean, the fact is when you loan players, that's what you accept. We've always known that from the start of the season, that in loaning Mensah, the best he can have is a 36-game season because he can't play against Manchester United. So we have to come to terms with that. We hope that Tompkins will recover. We hope that's not a serious injury. He doesn't believe it is at the moment. So I suppose our hopes now lie with Kelly, who will start training on Monday after a long absence, and with Mamadou Sakho, who may return to training and may not.
Right, were you worried that you conceded a penalty
No, not really. I mean, I think that I don't think he had any option but to go down there. I think it was a situation where the way that our defenders defend the situation meant that he had to go down to avoid them, but I don't think he was looking for the penalty, and I never expected the referee to blow for a penalty. I'm more interested really in seeing again the one where Selhurst gets through towards the end of the game. I guess that's not a penalty either, but I'd like to have a look at that one too, and I think it was certainly that excited me more in terms of a penalty than the other one distressed me in terms of a penalty.
But your crowd were getting a bit stressed with Delhi on the two incidents, with the Hennessy one as well.
Yeah.
What did you think of that?
I think that's what happens. I think that when there are concerted moments, and I won't use the word campaign because that's the wrong word to use, but when all the talk in the mass media is about a certain player and him diving, then that's what happens. It filters to the public, and the public jump on the bandwagon because the public and the team supporters, they're trying to get every little bit of advantage for their own team and cause as much distress to the opposing fans.
But your players squared up to Delhi though, it wasn't the fans. Patrick's the next change.
I would advise Patrick not to square up to Dele Alli. If he asks me in future, I'll tell him to stay away from that one. I think my money will be on Dele Alli on that fight.
Okay, thanks very much. Cheers.
Good.